Hey there everyone, and welcome back to another video. We're talking stocks, we're talking my personal portfolio 2020 edition. I believe this is the third year in a row. I'm doing this since 2017-18. Now, before I get started, make sure you subscribe and the notification bell to stay up to date to all my videos. If you have any questions or you want to show me your portfolio, drop a comment in the comment section below. Now, I've done my portfolio for a couple of years, and my portfolio has transitioned from all ETFs to individual stocks only. I am all long US growth equities, which is the way I like to invest. Now, without further ado, let's get to it. Now, I'm starting off with Activision Blizzard, which is the premier video game publisher in the world, with titles such as Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Candy Crush, Hearthstone, Overwatch, Diablo, Warcraft, Starcraft, Sekiro. I could go on and on. This company has been through a rough couple of years since 2018, and fans, investors, and employees alike have not been happy with what the company's been doing, but they have to change, and I believe they will, because they've been punished so severely both in revenue and stock price. So I believe they are ready to return to growth and return to actually catering to their fans. So with upcoming titles such as World of Warcraft, Shadowlands, a brand new Call of Duty game, King Royale, Battle Royale, which is doing really well, Overwatch 2, Diablo 4, probably a new Sekiro game. There are loads of games lined up, and I think they will all do really well. They will also be in esports, streaming, and just all around a great company. I've played all their games personally, and I truly believe this company can return to its roots and its hardcore gaming fan base. Now, next up is the Chinese e-commerce giant Alibaba, the world's biggest retailer, e-commerce player, and the world's largest growth company. This is such a huge company, but it's still growing at a really fast pace, growing revenue tens and tens of percent every year. And with add-on services such as cloud and streaming and delivery, I believe they are looking to solidify their lead in Asia and completely dominate at least Southeast Asia, where there are billions of people, huge population growth, and growing middle class. So here you have a company with great leadership, a dominant position, great growth, a diversified revenue source outlook, and just all around a great company. And as Asia recovers from this corona thing and the middle class keeps growing, and countries like India and Indonesia and Bangladesh and China really grows their wealth and their middle class, Alibaba will grow with them. So this, I think, is a great play and my number one Chinese stock. Now, if you thought Alibaba was a great e-commerce player, have a look at Amazon. In my opinion, maybe the world's greatest company. And after disrupting the retail industry and the tech industry simultaneously, single-handedly uprooting the whole US economy, Jeff Bezos is ready for his next prize. Now, who knows what it's going to be, but I'm sure it's going to be big. Amazon is a growth company. It's a safe company. It's one of the biggest companies in the world. They are big in e-commerce, which is definitely the future. They're big in cloud. They're big in search, ads, streaming, delivery, groceries. You name it, Amazon is a huge player, and it's only going to get bigger. And with their Prime memberships closing in on 200 million, revenues maintaining high growth, AWS maintaining its growth, and this is before the company has even tried being profitable. Amazon is all about spending all the money they make to expand their business, and it's getting difficult to spend all the money they're making. That's how much money they're making, especially from Amazon Web Services. And the company's just in a great position. They can keep prices low for longer than their competition can because of AWS. So they will use their scale advantage to crush the competition. And experts say that whenever Amazon wants to, it can, with a flick of a switch, become one of the most profitable companies in the world, because Amazon.com, its core business, is almost not even profitable. So the company is not even trying to be profitable. That's really scary for all the competitors out there. And I believe this is such a great story where you can get value, you can get size and safety, as well as growth and innovation all in one stock. This is a must own. Now, if Amazon is the greatest company in the world, Microsoft must be the second greatest. This is the tech play nowadays, and this is truly a company going through a renaissance. From a tech dinosaur that was just being surpassed by all of these new kids on the block, it has become the must-own growth tech stock, doing well in cloud, software as a service, social media, gaming, streaming, hardware, you name it, Microsoft is there. And in this world of data, no company has more data than Microsoft, and they will use it well because they have what I believe is the wisest CEO in the world right now. You're not hearing much about him, but Satya Nadella, genius. He knows exactly what to do. So he has rebooted the company. They're headed in the right direction, and they're looking to dominate the most lucrative markets in the world. Cloud computing, software as a service, algorithms, AI, gaming, you name it, Microsoft is going to do it. This is a must-own stock. The world's greatest balance sheet, the world's greatest CEO, the world's greatest amount of data. This is surely a must-own. Now, next up is a small company you've probably never heard of. It's called MongoDB. It's a niche player in the cloud industry. They provide document-based database solutions for customers of AWS, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud, Alibaba Cloud. So this is an add-on service to cloud storage with all the big players. So some of the biggest companies in the world, all the big tech companies, are customers of MongoDB because it's a really small company, but it's a linchpin. So it's sort of a must-have part of a big chain that is cloud computing. And if there's one small tech company that's going to get acquired by some of the big boys, this is it. This is the hottest cloud stock, being hit massively right now. Great time to buy, by the way. So this is my niche cloud play. There is so much interesting happening in this space. It's very complicated and technically advanced, but I believe this is a great company. And I have it from good sources that I know who work in the cloud industry. Now, maybe not a must-own stock, but a must-have company is Nextera Energy, the world's largest renewable energy company doing wind, solar, hydro, nuclear, natural gas, and a little bit of oil. It used to be an oil company. Now they have completely changed over to renewable energy. This is a company where you get a utility with a dividend and growth and strong innovation and great ESG score all in one stock. So I do think this is a must-own stock. It's a widely recognized company as one of the greatest in the world, not just with making money, but also running the business in an ethical way and doing a lot of great for the environment and society in general. So if there's one energy company, which is a sector I don't really like, this is the one company. Now, next up is obviously Tesla, the all-American growth story. Now, Tesla is a car maker and a battery maker, first and foremost. And they make the best batteries and the best cars. And the competition cannot keep up. And right now, when it comes to EVs, there are really two camps. There's Tesla and everyone else. Everyone else are fighting over the leftovers and killing off each other. They are creating cars at a loss, so they're losing money on their EVs, and they just can't compete with Tesla's performance. Not in price, not in design, not in technology, not in battery, not in charging, nothing. And some of the big automakers have even discontinued or completely stopped their production of EVs because they can't produce enough batteries or good enough. And I actually think Tesla is so far ahead and has such a dominant place in the EV and lithium-ion battery production and development that the only way to keep up with Tesla is to team up with the American automaker, because they buy most of the lithium, and they're developing and creating the best lithium-ion batteries, which are needed for all electric cars. So they're best in EVs, they're best in batteries, they're best in battery storage, and their cars are also computers on wheel. And just like the iPhone has become a big revenue platform for Apple, the car is going to become one for Tesla, and they can sell all sorts of packages with all margins, super high margins, software as a service kind of margins to their customers. And they have the only exclusive charging network, and they are strong in all the 3 key markets, and they haven't even, they've just begun delivering Model Y, which is going to be even bigger than Model 3, and then they're going to go on to semi-trucks and pickup trucks, sorry. So, and they're also making the fastest car in the world, and they have the 2 best and biggest factories in the world, and they're about to have a 3rd one. So there's no doubting Tesla, and the company has just started, trust me on this one. So I think this big drop from like 900 to 400 is a good buying opportunity for those wanting to get in before it takes off again. Next up is a small player for now, a small player in the ads industry. It's called the Trade Desk. Now, what this company does, it helps companies create ads and ad campaigns on the entire internet, excluded Google, Facebook, Amazon, and Netflix websites. So YouTube is a no, Instagram is a no, Facebook is a no, and so on. But if you want to advertise anywhere else on the internet is pretty big, by the way, the Trade Desk does it for you. Whether you're a huge S&P 500 company or a presidential campaign runner, these are the guys that run their ads. It's a great cord-cutting play. It's a great play for the rush to digital marketing. Everyone are on the internet all the time. That's where companies are spending their money, and they're spending them with the Trade Desk. Fantastic company. Have a look at it. Now, last but not least, it's our all favorite dividend stock. It's Waste Management, ticker symbol WM. Wow, what a great feeling owning this stock. It's domestic play for the US. It's the number 1 waste management play. They pay a dividend. They have a solid payout history. They have a solid stock performance history, solid revenue growth. It's a very safe business. They have almost no competition. The CEO is great. They don't rely on any other countries. They pick up trash, they sort it, they recycle it, they burn it, they do landfills, they do residential areas, commercial areas, big events. They do it all. It's a must-have company, must-have stock, great dividend. Have a look at it. This is truly a green stock. So if you want to pick up some stocks that you can actually feel good about owning, this is one of them. It's a safe stock. It's a dividend stock. It's utility. It's a very underplayed sector. A lot of long-term investors, very low volatility. They keep growing their dividend, and it might go down during big crashes and downturns like this one, but over the years, even when the market has been rocky and gone sideways or a little bit down or up and down, waste management is just slowly climbing consistently. So this is definitely a name to just buy consistently no matter what's happened. There you go. That's my portfolio. I'm not going to tell you how much I have in each. The most important thing is that these are the companies I'm invested in, and I only ask you to judge me on these companies and these companies only. Let me know what you guys are invested in. Post it in the comment section below. Let's all get through this time of challenges. And as always, until next video.